Good morning, everyone. What's up? We got Martin and no free lunch. Hey. So competition's ending in the next hour. We got town hall starting in a couple minutes. We know the new details for the competition, the new NFT that everyone's talking about, possibly a little controversial as well. Let me fix my volume here. I don't know why it's like so loud. Okay, should be better now. Yeah, how's everyone doing in the competition? So let me actually see how I'm doing right here. So it is doing 184 per hour, a little better than I expected, because I thought the highest it does is 183 apple cider per hour. So I'm happy with that. Currently rank 41th. All right, I thought I would do a little better. I thought I would be around like 35th. But it doesn't really matter as long as I'm top 50. So thank goodness. I should stay top 50 by the looks of it, unless we got like 10 other people over here that haven't logged in and fast forwarded, which I kind of hope that's it. That was my goal after all, top 50. Yeah, top 50, nice job. Thank you, no free lunch. I wonder where you're at. You must be up here somewhere. At least I would think so. Yeah, no free lunch, 16th place. There you go. Top 25 is even better. Martin, the new tavern NFT is just an NFT. Don't be angry at it. Just an NFT for those who want it. There you go. For those who want it. And who wants the tavern NFT, Martin? Sounds like a lot of people do. Storm Games, hello. What's up? Team Storm, I believe. You go by Storm Games on YouTube. Davidson, hello. NFT should add value to the game. Okay, NFT. Hey now says not great. Oof. That's not good to hear. 41, yeah, 41th place right now. Iviz, hello. I didn't make any changes to this, by the way. It is exactly the same. Lately, I don't really make changes to my build, like make comp, unless something's really wrong. But like, if I feel like it's not going to like push me to the next prize bracket, like some major change I could have done to get me to top 25, I probably won't mess with it because it's not worth the extra risk to try to get this higher. Unless I somehow bought I guess, yeah, if I decided to buy a flower station mid comp, I could push this to over 200, but why? Yeah. I don't think that would have even been enough for top 25. I don't think so. I think it was like 240 plus apple cider per hour to be up there. Planet Bob, morning. Crypto Cartel, hello. Martin says game is not sure of me. It chooses to do 96. Next time out of fast forward, I'm doing 102. Oh yeah, you were telling me you were doing over 100 per hour, Martin. So did that stick? Yeah, so the new meta is going to be mead. Not what I expected. And apparently it involves honey. So welcome back, honey production. Which, I mean, I like making honey. I know a lot of people don't like it. Main reason I like it is because I have the haunted mazes. Helps out so much for that. But the next one's going to be a lot. There's a lot of stuff involved. And although they haven't released the full biome details as far as I'm aware, I did see Farmer Michelle mention that there won't be a desert edge. And you still need to make glass bottles for the apple cider, of course. So you are going to have red timer silica by the sounds of it. Hopefully we are given at least a river for the apple trees. And I don't know there will be a mine because, I mean, you're still going to need... Yeah, you're still gonna need glass bottles. Kind of tricky to make those without without the mostly just the green timer sand mines. I mean, you'll just need a couple more sand mines, right? Just a couple more. Chipuka, hello. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing all right. I got the town hall loaded up here. Should start in like 2 minutes. Let me actually get that up. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was like, that's not it. Yeah, that's fine. Epic name, hello. There is a river. Cool. Rachel, hey. Hey now says, I miss your take on the new NFT. Do you have one, good sir? My take on the tavern? Well, it's gonna give a 20% movement speed boost, and I believe a 50% craft time reduction to the brewery. But nobody cares about the craft. I mean, nobody's really talking about the craft time reduction on the brewery. They're talking about the global movement speed boost, which I think it is going to be very helpful. I think almost everyone thinks that. So it's a general use case NFT. It's going to help you out in every single situation. I think that's why it's going to be a popular one. So in my opinion, it is going to be a good NFT, but we can talk more about that, I guess, after they talk about it some bit. Make sure it's the official utility that they've decided on, because as far as we know, and it's about a startup, so you might hear them play the trailer and all. As far as we know, it's a 20% movement speed bonus to all the units, and then the 50% craft time reduction to the breweries. Yeah. Beekeeper should be fine this time since it's only honey. So it's not as hard to balance. It's not like balancing honey and honeycomb. Hey, now you make you sound like, oh, I have to buy one now. That's kind of what it sounds like. Like, I guess I'll buy one. I mean, you buy whatever you think you're gonna enjoy or is gonna help you, right? Yeah, Town Hall should be starting any minute now. We'll have a river.
They say life on the farm is hard but honest work. But in Common Ground World, we farm for a greater cause.
Yeah, it is what it feels like right now.
One soil
I know what you're saying.
Build an eco-friendly town, leveraging regenerative agriculture and recover valuable soil. Compete in weekly competitions to earn great prizes. Get rewarded for helping to support our ecosystem and your fellow
Ain't no
farmers.
free lunch. That's a all-time high, isn't it?
Eager to learn more? Well, head on over to Gala Games and start playing now.
I visit it. Oh, it's a 20% craft time boost for the breweries.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
It's Friday.
Yes. It's Friday.
Yeah.
That little yeehaw at the end of the
Yeah,
video
you're right, Ives.
always gets me. Hey, Riant. Hey, Farmer Michelle. How you
Hey,
doing?
Voltron.
Good. Very
Really
good.
well. Thank you.
It's great to hear your voices. Hello, everybody that's listening.
Where's Masashi at?
Welcome to our town hall. It's March 8th. We've been doing this weekly since July 2022, so well over a year and a half. And we meet to share our news about what's going on, answer questions, and live as well as stuff you send in during the week, and share news. So if you're on YouTube, click like and click subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't have to ask us in Discord.
I
Hey,
think I
when's
was the
AMA
first like,
starting?
or it just doesn't update.
Let's see who we got. I'm gonna scroll up. We got Dubstep, Rogue, Martin. The J is silent. C Bowls, Bureau.
There you go.
Cheaty Love,
Geo, what's up?
Vulture,
The
CT,
NFT will be
Jetty,
listed
Dash Rip
in
Rock.
3 hours from right
gosh.
now if you're watching this live. 3 hours from now.
People kind of talking this morning. This is great.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in chat today.
Crypto
be a good day.
City.
19
Haven't seen Crypto
UTC
City
if
in
you
a
want
while.
to think about it that way.
All right, guys. Well, welcome.
Yeah, that's it.
LV Postman. Morning. So yeah, let's see. Be
Andrew
sure
Conley,
to. I'm going to
hello.
share a link. Be sure to share the video with your friends, and make sure that that you're liked and subscribed and all that good stuff. Farmer Michelle, could you share the question link with everybody so they know how to send us questions?
Done.
So fast.
Yeah, don't forget to
Awesome.
put your questions in early.
Very good.
All well.
All right. Well,
Right.
what's up for headlines?
We got some rewards that went out this week for last week's competition. I think it was a bracelet one, I believe. I might be off on my dates here. That went out. What else went out? That was it for the Apple storages went out this week as well. I think there were some issues with distribution, but I think we got that all figured out, right?
Yeah, there was indeed an issue, and we are investigating what's up with the distribution.
Yeah,
You
so we'll
should
make sure
receive
we
it shortly. Yeah, don't
Awesome.
worry, they will arrive. Yeah.
Awesome.
There is still that form. I put a form in the announcements the other day. If you didn't receive
not a
your Apple
whale,
storage
Martin.
and you think you were
No,
supposed to, just fill it out and we'll make sure we double check for everybody.
I actually didn't get an Apple storage. I know I should do the whole submission
That's
thing.
fun.
How
about any social media updates? Normally, Ninja Surprise
not
does
even
that,
that worried about the Apple storage, but sure.
but today it's Farmer Michelle, I think.
I could do that. Let's see what's he got written down here. We got the NFT naming contest went out via socials. It was up in Discord also. That's been out since a couple days ago. Now we got tons of submissions. Thank you guys for all of the submissions.
I wonder
that was
what
awesome.
you guys are naming the dog.
We will share the 4 that we've chosen at the end in the leaks section, and then we'll start a poll later
Oh,
on.
that's cool.
There was also some Zeal rewards, I believe, that went out for February, the Wizards Workshop ones. So those should
Oh yeah,
be
I
sent
didn't
to
get
players
it.
who won
I
that.
wasn't supposed to. I got 26th place and it
that's all
went
I
out to
got
top
for
25.
Social media.
Nice. Okay. And should
The only
we
other
be,
thing to say is, be careful of scammers.
I was going to say, should we be careful or not?
We should definitely always be careful.
True.
All right. Oh, that's some cute AI art Edie Lugs just put in there. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do the features and fixes updates real quick if y'all want. Our game updates. So, we're this quarter. I want to give you the big picture first.
Oh,
Doing
where's
guilds.
Dash at? Yeah.
Next quarter, bringing daily challenges back. It's been off for a while, right? And then the quarter after that, we're doing upgradable NFTs, which
Yes,
as a
this is a
XP
recap.
grinder myself, I really enjoy.
Recap.
And so, yeah, the updates are going to mostly continue to be about guilds for the next few weeks. We did more work on our inviting and leaving, more UI work, more backend work on validations when you're creating a guild. There's all sorts of interesting little edge cases, right? If I create a guild and then I send my node NFT to somebody else, how do you account for that in the game? That sort of stuff. We actually did some more architecture and planning around the daily challenges around NFT
There's Dash
ownership
Rock.
duration.
23 days.
How long you've held it. Some of you who are listening that played in the live game, the Play Canvas version,
23 days.
might remember some of the
according to
limitations
Dash.
around, when you could use
For the quarter to
an earning
end, if
NFT,
you were confused.
to collect your earnings for your town points. Did some more work on anti-cheating, you stinkers. And then there were some more live bug fixes. There were some flickering issues with our depots and fuel storage. A couple frozen unit issues. sorry, have a cold. There was
What do you
aquaculturist, he
mean
was also
epic
freezing
name?
up.
Reward for watching
And there were a
AMA.
couple
You mean like
NFT
on Zaylee?
workers that were sharing the same storage when they should not have been. That was annoying, so that's been fixed. And as always, remember that we post publicly more than we do in the background, because a lot of our devlog and change logs are not really relevant for everybody to read. And so always keep an eye out when we do those, when we do a release. So it's a quick little game update for everybody.
Thank you.
I did
Let's
place on
see.
my trophy.
Our Q&A.
Oh,
First
right
one's
Let's
here.
do
for
it.
Farmer Michelle. Farmer Michelle, do you have plans for more NFTs with
Okay.
a global speedwalk boost? in
Oh,
the
okay. I thought it was
future?
just plans
The
for
other
more
plans, or maybe this
NFTs,
is a Riant
obviously. Okay.
Yes, same.
We can both probably answer it. Doesn't matter. Rant, you want to answer it?
Yeah, sure. So we always try to check out the impact of our new NFTs and their abilities in the game balance. So the medieval tavern is a first glance at it's going to be the impact in the competitive scene of the game. We aren't never closed about abilities unless we see there's a way too OP impact in the competitive scene. But for the time being, boost over 50%, I don't think so.
Okay.
Over 50%. So that means they could
I know when
possibly
we were
release
doing,
an
I think it was
ancient
November
NFT that gives a
of
50% movement
2022,
speed bonus.
we were showing off some of the
Potentially.
new engine capabilities, and we did share
That's
some
what I
videos
understood
of the
from that.
units running at like 20 speed. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would like to see it.
The next question is also for Riant. Have all the Apple storages been sent? What if I didn't receive one, even though I played the required number of days?
Yeah, we noticed that not all Apple storages were actually delivered properly. So we are currently investigating this issue, but please remain calm. We will deliver them as soon as possible. And as always, thank you for your patience.
But we should submit that form anyways, right? Yeah, Farmer
I
Michelle
feel
said
like
to
there's some
submit a
pun
form
there
if you
about
didn't get
putting
the
the
Apple
apple
Store.
cart before the horse, but I'll just make a weak reference to one instead. Okay,
No free
let's
lunch.
see.
Apparently they play the game on
What's
20
next?
times
Oh,
speed,
this
so
one.
they don't. They probably don't
Oh, it's
even
for
realize.
you. Let me read it.
Yay!
Can we get an option to turn off daily day change lighting? It looks really good, but after a few 12 to 16 hours, it's driving everybody crazy. If you don't believe me,
I
put it
don't
to a
mind
vote.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I'd like to
Put
see
it
us
to a
use the
vote.
voting feature in nodes more often anyway. But there's no need to vote. That's something that we do want to do anyway. You know, we
Oh,
want to
there
make
you
the
go.
game
Yeah,
as
they want to implement
controllable
Switch.
and configurable as possible. Some pieces of hardware don't really respond very well to all that lighting, and we'd like for people playing on, potato machines to be able to turn it off, or people who just don't want it. But we have to put that work behind, even though it's only a few hours work. We have to put it behind all of our promises and stuff. So it's tempting, right, to put that in there, but we have to be laser focused on our promises. So not yet is the answer on that one.
I feel like they got a lot of good quality of life
Next one
changes
is
they want to make.
ATV
They
and
just don't want to
Rancher
make them
bug.
right now.
Will it be solved? I think you're asking about them being stuck. Yes. I think that's going out today or Tuesday.
Nice.
Oh, the ATV
I know we've
bug?
had some small fixes on it, and it's definitely been getting better.
Okay.
Yeah. It's getting to that point where it's people are starting to debate whether it's a visual only bug, when a worker goes back to their building and when they don't have anything to do,
So they
versus
said
truly
that
frozen.
bug fix
like Farmer
happening
Michelle
today
pointed
for
out
the
in
ATVs.
discussion yesterday.
Right.
Last
Alright.
question we have here says, when is the town node NFT?
Oh, yeah, we got an update from one of the other teams. They're working on it. They're doing testing in stage and some top secret testing in prod. And it's not ready for us yet, but I know they are working hard on it. So there is activity there. That's not something that we actually control. So we are depending on our esteemed colleagues to deliver that to us. So, yep, work in progress. Let's see. Up next, live Q&A. Let's see. Yeah, Martin, I got my uncommon and rare. Why did I get it and you did not? I hope Riant answered your question on that. So the answer to NFTs with the global boost was yes, but not over 50%. Did I understand that? Salma. Yeah, it's going to be 20%
That's exactly what I said.
of being new value.
And I don't think Volcron answered your
There's a
question
question
correctly
about
either.
Bright Winds. Rian, do
Salma.
you have any more information on when?
Actually, I don't
Bright
even know
Winds?
Salma's watching.
Oh yeah. We don't have exact date. We have a few of small nuances regarding platform, but I will let you know as soon as possible. I know that I've been saying this for a few AMAs. I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible, but we will let you know with anticipation.
And I see I've gotten a couple of messages and questions lately about green forges also. I haven't checked to see how many of those might be unsold or kept back. I'll look into it. And then we'll make a plan for green forges as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We have any other live questions out there?
People really want to
Not
buy the green
seeing a
forges
lot.
and the bright one.
Some debate over who the target audience is for that. Some people think that this upcoming NFT with the global speed boost is mostly for whales. Other people have other opinions.
You
I
know,
see
the
Dash
NFT is
asked
for
a question
anyone that
about
wants
if there
to
will
get
ever
it.
be more NFTs sold that earn town points. I don't believe that there will be.
It's a good question
I'm
from
not
Dash,
100%
but
positive.
yeah, they
I
don't
mean,
even know.
I guess it depends on what the light paper says when it's finally finished and gone through legal review and all of that. But I don't believe there's any plans to sell any more NFTs that earn town points.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was something we'd said quite a long time ago.
I misunderstood a question.
Yeah, Volcron, you kind of did. At least.
Maybe you guys could rephrase it. Here's another one from Lazy Lumberjack. How can we add our in-game profile picture? Add it.
Okay, I'm going to try to rephrase the
Add
question
our
for him.
in-game.
Okay.
You mean
If
edit?
there are new
I
NFTs
don't-
in the future that
Do you know what he's
give
asking there?
a
Where
movement
would we add the in-game
speed
profile
bonus
picture?
forward.
Like the one that shows up on the
Max
leaderboard
out.
populates from your Gala Games account. If you want to edit your avatar on the Gala Games website, just go to like app.gala.games, go into the settings up the top and just change your picture.
I'm going
Brad
to
6 is
try
asking,
to
do we
ask him
publish
again.
the stats on the player base, the DAUs?
I don't really
and
care if
stuff
he
like
answers
that?
it or not, though.
Do you know, Riyad? Do we publish that anywhere?
No.
Okay. Any news on the TradeBot utility?
Oh, the trade bot
No news
question.
on
No.
that.
Here they
And I will
come.
continue to answer that the same way I've been answering it. We're waiting for platform to finish doing
Yeah.
crypto crafting. The
That
reason that we're
sucks.
waiting for
I have
that
a trade
is
bot crate
because
too.
the game may be in a different state. There may be much more utility options available at that point in time, and there's no point in creating a utility now based on how the game is running. If 6-8 months down the line, crypto crafting becomes available, and the game has got all these new different types of utilities available for us to use, we would be selling ourselves short if we limited it now based on what the game does now versus waiting until the time is right.
I mean,
and we
it
can
sounds
actually
like they
make it
want the
happen,
utility to be
and then deciding on a
amazing.
utility at that point.
So I hope that's the case, because the trade bots are really cheap right now, I believe. Really,
Okay.
really
Yeah,
cheap
the question was, is the
compared to a lot of
speed
other
bonus
stuff.
going to be capped at 50% forever?
Yes, there we go.
We don't know.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't really care if he answered that question because they don't even know. But what I understood
Profile
is
picture doesn't
they
update.
could release
Change it on Gala site.
like an
Well, it is
ancient
cached.
NFT that gives a
So
50%
the
movement speed
Ticaris,
boost that stacks with Miranda
yeah, it just
skins
cached
and
in
this
your
tavern
browser.
NFT
And
coming out.
it might also be
So I think
cached
it
at
could
our
happen.
CDN level as well, so it may take some time for that to update.
Yeah, I know. I just changed my profile picture a couple weeks ago, and I think I just reloaded the game a few times and did clear my cache, and it switched over to the new profile picture. So
New jewelry meta is upcoming. Will there be new NFTs?
Yeah, the
for
pictures on the
this?
leaderboard is kind of strange. I never changed mine, but I remember it taking like
Don't
a
know.
long time for it to finally show up.
There will always be a new NFT every week, unless we take a week off. But most weeks there are new NFTs.
Mhm.
If there's a jewelry meta, there will likely be a
There will
jewelry NFT.
Correct.
Makes
yes.
sense. Yeah, I expect 2 more jewelry NFTs to come out. I mean, they haven't even released all the arcane jewelry ones. The arcane set, it was
Oh,
supposed to be 4
fishing meta.
different ones,
Sounds
but it's
familiar.
only 2 different ones right now. Yeah, it's the ring and the earrings.
Well, I think there's not too many more live questions. Y'all want to move on to the leak?
Sure, let's do it.
Yes.
All right. So the 4 names we picked for the Return dog are between Sparky, Laika, Hachi, and Nala. So these 4 options will be available for you to vote in Discord later today. And I also wanted
Alright.
to mention a few special mentions that we saw in the submissions. All right. So we received Mercury's Messenger. All right. Big name.
I don't know how I feel about those names,
Femfam.
but I
I
like
like that a
Sparky.
lot. Stands for farming. Femfam.
Smiley Monster,
We also have the
welcome.
Doggy McDoge face.
There it is. Doggy McDog face.
Yeah, we tried to.
I don't know who did that, but somebody.
We intended to choose the 4 to prevent that to get MacBoat faced. We also have Busy, the motivational mutt. We have Alabaster, really epic name, and Dubstep Dog.
You got to be kidding me.
Thank you
Who
for
did
your
that?
special mentions.
Who did
And
that
yeah,
one?
So again, the 4 names
That's
to be
funny.
voted are Sparky, Laika, Hachi, and Null.
What? That made me laugh. That would have been so funny. If that was in the top 4, I would have voted on it. Just for the meme, I guess. I
Awesome.
don't know.
Yeah, so I'll get that poll out later today, and then everybody can vote for their favorite between the 4. We'll leave the poll up all weekend. Probably pull it down late
So
Sunday
the
night
4
or
are
early
Sparky,
morning, Pacific
Laika,
Standard Time,
Hachi, and Nala.
and then it'll have a
If
name.
I had to pick, I'd just pick Sparky, honestly. It sounds very simple, but you can't go wrong with
I
Sparky.
think that's all we have for leaks. Any other questions or anything before we move on to competition info?
Smiley Monster, vote for Dubstep Dog. Unfortunately, it's not in the
Alright.
top 4, Smiling, so it's not even
So
going
the
to be
next
voted
competition
on.
is mead.
Ali, hello.
The ingredients for mead are going to be, let me find it here. 1 ceramic mug, 1 apple cider, 2 yeast, and 3 honey. The biome for that is
Honey.
Plains North. There's no oil seep this week. The edges are North Plains, East and South River, and then West is also Plains. There is no desert edge, so you will have slow silica again this week.
All right, 2 rivers, and they're
Flour
adjacent.
is cash
That's good.
boosted. That's the only cash boost this week. Jam
Flour
is
cash
going back
boosted
to
again,
standard
that's
value
good.
finally after its month of cash boosting. Apple cider points are going back to normal, and meat is going to be point boosted at 100,000.
Mhm.
It's 1 gas trade, 60 seconds for regular trade depots, 30 seconds for the express depots, and the standard Gala rewards for the top 1,200.
Nice.
Anybody have any questions about that?
No, well, no, actually. I'm glad that they're giving us the
Doesn't look
2
like it.
rivers. The two
All right,
adjacent
want to move on
rivers, so that'll
to
be good.
the sale information then.
All right.
Right.
All right. So as most of you may know, later today, the medieval
controversial
tavern will be
NFT.
released, an epic NFT. It will release at 11 a.m. PDT. It
About
features a
2.5
20%
hours.
global unit speed increase. We decreased it from 50 to 20.
Yeah.
And also a 20% craft speed at the brewery
is it?
for all breweries, right? It casts no
There it
shade.
is.
It requires no road. It's not stackable with itself. That's important to mention.
Yes. No
We
point
will
in
have
having more than one of these.
300 units available for a price of 300. We decreased it from 350. And there's a purchase limit of 5 units.
Yep. Buy purchase
All right.
limit. I heard that
So
from
let's
Ives,
see
I think. I didn't
how
know that
it
was official.
impacts your competitive strategies, right? Really excited for this one.
Planet Bob, I think we have a winner on what? The dog name? B-Rob, what's the blueprint? Is there a blueprint reward? I don't think there is a blueprint reward for the next one.
All right. Also, we have the next Tuesday. We have the release, the final release of the starter pack, the Common Ground Town Hall. It's going
that's
to be
on Tuesday?
common NFT. It will cost $9.99 only with credit card.
$10 with a credit
It
card.
will cast one water passive around it. It will make farmers from farmhouses 15% faster.
Okay.
Builders from builder house 15% faster. It will shorten craft times for tree farms and 10%, and shorten craft time for wheat fields by 10%. It's focused in new players.
could be
It's
good for me.
unstakeable with itself, and it's the key item to get for new players to enter and understand the world of Common Ground world.
What about for
Oh, that's
veteran
cool
players,
design.
Riance?
And it looks really good. The art team is really kicking out of the park with art.
Question from somebody: the craft time reduction, does that stack or no?
Not with
Uh,
It's
itself.
not with the same NFT. Like you
yeah.
can't place more than
Only
one
credit card says
town hall
B-Rob.
down
Well,
and have them stack with each other.
Yeah,
It'll
not
stack
with
with
itself.
other craft time boosts.
I would help some
like
people
boosts
buy
and
it,
stuff.
but I mean, it would be on a 14-day lock.
Not with itself, just with other NFTs.
Since we focused on this as being a starter pack, Dubstep has a question for you, Rian. What about for veteran players? I mean, this is still good for veteran players too, right?
Yeah.
Every new NFT
Yeah.
is for veteran players.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, we could always make a customized NFT for more experienced players.
Oh,
And
a
if that's
whale only
great
NFT?
point, and we can.
I don't
talk
think
about
people
it
will be happy
and
about that.
Make some brainstorming to.
I was
for
kind
a
of
more
just joking with
tailored
that comment.
NFT for you.
The 10% craft time reduction for $10 is like massive. It's like a must-have,
Yeah, that's
honestly.
cool. That's a really good price too, man. Jeez. Let me get one.
Just as I say, the Great Woodlands Effect card is one of the
it'll
best
definitely
ones.
be a great NFT for anybody who's new
because
to the
of
game and maybe
the-
doesn't have an NFT yet. It's a great little price. A lot of great utility.
craft
It's gonna
time
be
reduction
good
to
for
tree
starting
farms.
uptown with the farmer speed and the builder
This is like
speed.
$200,
Again,
I
that's
think.
just regular farmers,
Or
not farm
100.
tractors.
200, no.
And then with the wheat fields and
I
the
think it's
tree farm
200.
craft boost, it's a great way to help start your town up faster.
But you can buy something similar that's only $10. And it stacks with the Great Woodlands, supposedly. So my trees take 6 seconds to grow. I think they'll take 5 seconds.
I made like a million.
with the new
so
NFT.
it's not going to be a
Mm.
problem.
So you made quite a lot of the town halls, and it's it goes on sale Tuesday, and it's $10, $9.99.
Tuesday,
credit card
okay.
only.
Correct.
Nice.
Is that going to be sold right on the Gala Games website, or is it going to be on a third-party website like the Common Ground Academy and stuff was?
No, Gala Store. Directly
Sweet.
on Gala Store. Yeah. Same channel.
B-Rob, it is pretty strange how they just only want to sell it with credit card, though. Like,
That's
why not
fine.
accept $10 worth of
Jenny,
Gala
it's
or
not
Ethereum
In the
or
store
any of the
today,
other
it'll be
ones?
on
It's
Tuesday.
weird.
But we're doing the medieval tavern today, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
In about 2 hours and a half.
Nice. Oh, somebody thought you meant it's $999.
No,
no.
$9.99.
I guess you could buy 100 of them, give them to your friends.
Yeah, you could.
See, I could buy a couple and do giveaways for them, but it would be on a 14-day lock because of
Any
the
player
credit
can
card.
buy it.
That's the thing. You guys think I should do that anyways? Because it's an easy NFT for me to give away multiple of them to
Let's see.
many
too
different
other
people. I
questions.
would just
Seems
have
like
to
it's
wait 2
pretty-
weeks before I
pretty
can
straightforward. Nice
distribute
NFT.
them.
Lazy Lumberjack, what will be in store on Tuesday? That will be the Common Ground Town Hall. Uncommon. Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, without too many other questions, that's about it for our town hall, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, pretty
quick
short.
and easy one today. Though it seemed like there was a lot of people in chat, so I'm surprised there wasn't more questions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Farmer Michelle.
Got it.
All right. Well, we're always here on Discord for you, and be sure to reach out. And if you're watching on YouTube, like our video, click subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you know when we start one
Man,
of
I
these
did
town
have
halls.
one more question. I don't know
Be
if
sure
they'll
to
answer
check out
it
all the other
with
cool
the Town
Gala
Hall
videos.
NFT.
And
No free lunch. Sounds nice.
we
Cool.
appreciate y'all listening. Thank you so much for spending your time with us this Friday.
No. Okay.
Have a
Yeah,
great
have a good weekend, guys.
Have a
All
great
right.
one. Happy Friday.
You too. Happy Friday.
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I asked one more question. Farmer Michelle did answer it. I asked if the building movement speed boost from the town hall would apply to the quick builders or the crane bots. Farmer Michelle confirmed that no, it will not. Additionally, Lonely Island asked if the craft time reduction to trees also apply to oak trees, and Farmer Michelle said it will not. So I was hoping that the movement speed boost would apply to crane bots. Obviously, it doesn't really make sense. I know builders are slow, right? So you could speed them up, but people got like quick builders just for them to be faster. They would like that. I'm sure they would like the town hall NFT to make them a little faster. You know, like even that extra 15% speed would help out. Yeah, I'm typing in some of these notes so I can share them later. I don't have like all the details. I'm kind of hoping Farmer Michelle will make a nice looking post for that, because she usually gets it out pretty quick. Okay, let me exit this out. So first of all, how are you guys doing on the competition right now? Okay, got that written down. I'll probably share it in like half an hour. Also, I keep forgetting to check Zeely. Ali, what is tavern work for limited workers? What exactly do you mean? Because they shared the utility. What do you mean work for limited workers? The movement speed boost works for everyone in your town. The craft time reduction only works for the breweries. Some people were asking about a blueprint NFT. I don't believe this next competition is supposed to have a blueprint NFT reward. That happens about every 4 weeks. I'm gonna check when the last one was, because I think it was pretty recently that they gave out the Hasty Glass Factory. Or has it actually been? Okay, February 20th. Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago. No, it'll probably be like another week after the mead competition. Then they might have a NFT blueprint reward, or maybe after that one. I think the one after mead is jewelry. We should go back to jewelry after we do this mead competition. That is what it's called, right? Mead. I'm not mispronouncing it, I think. Yeah, mead, beer, whatever. Yeah, B-Rob, I don't know why they set it to only credit card. I wouldn't even know what to tell you. It does sound pretty stupid. I do agree with you on that. They talk. They pretty much they're waiting for more questions. and never wait for people to ask. Yeah, and the delay doesn't help you, Rob. It's delayed a little bit, like maybe almost a full minute. Sandula was asking if the town hall would be full NFT or a quarter. They never specified that it was a quarter. Seems like more of a full tile NFT to me. Okay, no problem, Ellie. Oh, did it be Rob? Okay, I see why people were confused then. Yeah, I didn't know that. Because B-Rob saying when they leaked the metas weeks beforehand, she said that this one would have an NFT reward, but I do remember the post being edited and it doesn't actually say that anymore. Martin, the cheap NFT is going to be called the Common Ground Town Hall. It's uncommon rarity. I don't remember the supply, or maybe it's unlimited. It probably is unlimited. And it'll cost $10, and it'll provide a craft time reduction to tree farms and wheat fields by 10%, and 15% faster movement speed to the regular farmers and builders. So only these farmers. It doesn't apply to tractors, otherwise that would have been freaking powerful as well, because it would have been like 2 effect cards in one. But no, it only applies to regular farmers. So it's not worthwhile to have farmhouses in the end, by the way. You're better off having tractors. Faster builders are nice. Huh. Yeah, that would have been freaking broken if it applied to tractors. Okay. But I believe it's gonna be a really good one to have, just because of the 10% craft time reduction to trees. I could be wrong though, because it does save us. It does waste a space in your town. This is an NFT that you're gonna have to place down in your town, so you're gonna need an empty space somewhere. Sure, you could probably put it in a spot where you have shade, like right here. In my situation, right? Like I don't actually really need this road. I could place down a building here, and if it doesn't cast shade on my crops, that would be fine. So what I could have done, I have the compost facility, right? So I could have placed that here. But my point is, like, the town hall, if I had the town hall NFT and I wanted to place it somewhere, I could just place it here, right? Because I'm not even using that spot. So you are going to need to waste the spot. But if you replace it for a tree farm on a green craft timer, depending on how many trees you have, it might help you out. But if you have less than 9 trees, you're better off not placing it down, if that makes sense. Also, a lot of people have I want to say a lot of people have a wheat stand. At least like the players who actually have NFTs. So they don't care about the craft time reduction for the wheat farms. Because I just use passive wheat. Dream says you can buy 100 and give it away during your contest. I don't know about 100 Dream, but it's an idea for sure. Yeah, that's what I'll say. It's an idea for sure. It is an idea. Who came up with Dubstep Dog? Wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me, guys. It'd be funny though. See you later, no free lunch. Congrats on your top 25. Sounds like a cheap junior, but farmer junior, says Martin. Sure, yeah. I mean, if the town hall also came with a worker, it would be even better. But it's an uncommon NFT, so I understand the low utility, right? It has to be that way. Oh yeah, no free lunch. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, if you guys are going to, which I'll talk about right now. Yeah, Rod. If you guys are going to purchase the new tavern NFT today, or the Common Ground World Town Hall on Tuesday. Or really, if you're going to purchase anything from the Gala Game Store, make sure to use my link in the description of the video, as it does help support me. And I set aside some funds for giveaways, and I'll also for the events that I'll run. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Talking about this Tavern NFT, it was quite controversial, I want to say, because when they first announced it, it was supposed to have a 50% movement speed boost. And when everybody saw that, they're like, holy shit, this is overpowered. And even I thought that too. Because if they actually release an NFT with a 50% movement speed boost, it would increase the production rate, I think, of all of your builds by about 10 or 15%, in my opinion, which would be a huge advantage in every single competition. Like people said, it's a must-have for top 225 at 50%. So now they've reduced it to 20%, which I think is more balanced. It is still a powerful NFT in my opinion, because you can use it in every single competition. I love NFTs that you can use in every single competition, or NFTs that'll give you a good cash rush that you can then use in every single competition. That's why I love my gold panner, my family, what do we call it? The family gold rush. Panner family gold rush, there we go. But more to the point, yeah, the Tavern NFT, I think a lot of people are gonna buy it. People are asking me if it's gonna get sold out. I mean, I think so, but I don't know if it's gonna be immediate. So people seem to think it's gonna sell out right away, like in a matter of minutes. I guess it's possible. Yeah, I guess it's possible. It will be a quick sell. That's what I've been telling people. I do think people will sell it, so we'll be buying it up quickly. Yeah, I guess there's no way around it, huh? It probably will sell out. Probably. Mariana, for players with zero NFT, is very good to have it. Yeah, I think it's a good NFT for any player. Although, if I were a brand new player, or if a new player were to ask me if they should get it, I wouldn't recommend it, because for $300 they could pick up a full set of Miranda skins, which is way better than the Tavern NFT if they don't already have Miranda skins. They could also pick up the for the rest of the money that they still have, they could also pick up a wheat stand or enchanted ornaments, because enchanted ornaments also help you out in every single competition. So for a brand new player, I still wouldn't recommend it. It's a good NFT, yes, but you can get better stuff for $300 is what I'm trying to say. Sandula, yeah, according to post, this upcoming meta should be blueprints. Yeah, I did not hear anything about that. I mean, they didn't say anything about that in the town hall. Hey, now says I typed it in chat, but not an official entry. Dubstep dog. Well, somebody made it an official entry. B-Rob, I think if it starts to sell fast, once there is 100, the FOMO buys will sell the rest quick. Oh yeah. No, I mean, B-Rob, you got a point. There are for sure going to be at least 100 people who are going to buy this. Well, okay, that's speculation. Yeah, I can't say for sure. I should say speculation. I speculate that there will be at least 100 people who will buy this quickly. And then from there, there's going to be like another 100 people that are like, you know what? I probably should get this. And then the last 100 will probably be FOMO buys, as B-Rob says. Oh, Salatil. Sorry, I can't really pronounce it. But he did mention when we have Halloween Farmer again, it could get the extra speed boost. That is true. Some of you may remember this, but on a previous Halloween event, we had Spooky Farmers and they moved even faster than tractors. This was for like limited time thing. Those come from farmer houses. So the Common Ground World Town Hall should give the movement speed boost to those, assuming they come back right. So that's a good point. Joe, what's up? Rog says, I think most people who normally rank 1 to 225 will buy. So like 225 people, Rog. And then the others will probably be flippers. Yeah, I will buy one of the NFTs for myself for sure. And I should probably let you guys know now that I do plan on purchasing 5. There's at least 2 or 3 people right now that do want me to buy one more, just in case they don't get a chance to buy it themselves. And I say at least 5. I will buy at least 5 because that is the purchase limit for one transaction. You could do multiple transactions, and I'm sure that's what some people are thinking of doing. So I'll be clear about that. I will buy at least 5, just so you guys know. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a good NFT, pretty much, right? And more extra helpful for when there's breweries, of course. You're gonna be extra happy on brewery related metas. And I like brewery related metas because so far, as far as I can tell, they're all gonna need glass bottles. Anything with glass bottles I'm a fan of. Apples not so much. Water drums, yes, I do also like water drums. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Actually, yeah, apple cider is pretty cool meta. It is kind of hard to compete for top 25 in my position because it's windmill related. And you guys know that the top 25 for windmill metas, you need beacon or bright winds or stations, of which I have none of those. Things might change once the bright winds go on sale, but yeah, we'll cross that bridge when that happens. AKC, hello. What are you buying 5 of? Oh, so to summarize, Tavern NFTs going on sale in like 2 hours, 15 minutes from now. There's going to be a purchase limit of 5 AKC. I do think people will buy them up quickly. And there are some people that want me to hold on to one of them just in case they don't get a chance to buy it. So I will buy at least 5. Well, obviously one will be for me. Clearly there will be some people who will try to flip them. Epic name, but it says it would need ceramic mug and leaks. So epic name, just so we're clear, mead requires apple cider. So everything that you're making right now, everything that you have, you're still going to need it, and you're going to figure out how to open up more space so you can make honey, open up more space for your pottery shop so that you can make ceramic bowls for the honey, and for these ceramic mugs. You're gonna have to figure out how to like split this build in half. Well, not mine, but whatever your build is, split it in half or something, and figure out how to add the other stuff. Because mead is just a tier above apple cider. So it will still help. You will still need the breweries. True, I forgot. Yeah, no problem. Epic name. It's not gonna be as easy as this. That's for sure. It's gonna be a little more complicated. AKC, I missed the town hall. Any news on the bright wind and the missing apple storages? Yes, the missing apple storages, they're looking into it. There was a form that you can submit, I guess. You just need to put, what do you need? I'm looking at this form, I just haven't submitted it. Gala Games ID. Oh, the Gala chain address. Yeah, there's a form you can submit if you want to, but they didn't. I don't think they told people to submit the form during the town hall. They just said they're still looking into it. I didn't get my apple storages either. As for the bright winds, the sale is not happening yet. We don't have actual date on when the sale's happening. Yui, hello. So Tweets, what makes you think they'll make a copper mug? I wouldn't be against it, but what makes you think that? Well, Huey, it's not officially out yet, the Tavern NFT. But on the Discord, they shared a picture of what the NFT looks like. The card and how it looks like in-game. So it's gonna look like that. I know I put it on the thumbnail. I got the picture from Discord. So that's what the NFT looks like, epic rarity. And here's what it looks like in-game. The great thing is, in addition to its utility, it doesn't need a road and it casts no shade, so you can put it anywhere. Put it next to your tree, it won't do anything to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hold on. Anyone making into top 50? What is your rate for apple cider this week? Okay. Truck Trunka. I am doing 184 apple cider and I am ranked 42. He was wondering what rate people were getting in the top 50. Got 10 minutes left in the competition. Moscow meal? What is that? The drink? Sandra, hello. How many meat per hour would be your guess for no NFT building? Let me look at the actual requirements again. And this is gonna be a hard guess, but I can base it kind of off with the average no NFT rate was for apple cider, which I believe the average no NFT rate for apple cider was 70, at least the average competitive rate for without NFTs. In addition to apple cider, you're gonna need more flour for the yeast. That I feel like that would be my what would limit me personally. Like, I need so much flour. Like, obviously I need a bunch of apples too, but getting all the flour is hard. So right now for apple cider, you need 4 flour, right? Yeah, 4 flour. 2 yeast, 4 flour. Mead will require an additional 2 yeast. That's an additional 4 flour. So you're gonna need 8 flour. That immediately cuts the rate in half. So we're looking right now. Well, let me look at the other stuff. So you're gonna need 3 honey. You'll need to balance the lumber between honey in addition to the minerals, chromium, limestone. You're gonna need beekeepers, which is beekeepers aren't that much of an issue. They only cast 1 shade. You could just have them close to the crops without casting shade on them, right? You should be able to figure that out pretty easily. And then you'll need space for the meadows and the beehives, which also like don't cast any shade, so not too bad to work with. The other problem is pottery shops. You are probably going to want to have a nuke once again. If there's pottery shops involved and you don't have orbs of hope, you're gonna want to build a nuke, and that's going to take up space. Need a good amount of space to set that up. If I had to guess, Sandra, I would say between 25 and 30 per hour, probably closer to 25 per hour for an average no NFT competitive rate for me. That is my guess right now. It seems slow, but yeah, that's my guess. I'm sure somebody could pull off like 30 with a good build, but I don't think 30 would be the average. What do you guys think about that? No NFT rates. So I know a good amount of you have like a Wheat Stand and Miranda skins, so you're used to the higher numbers. B-Rob, I dropped almost 100 spots in 5 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, washer. May not get it may not fast forward fast enough. Yikes. I'm always afraid of that. That's why I leave my game running the night before. Just in case I can't get my computer on for some reason. Or I just can't get on the game to fast forward it in time, you know? You don't want to, like, especially like the top players, like, you know how much it would suck to not get like top 50 and end up in like top 400 because you didn't fast forward in time or something. Like, that's pretty awful feeling. Ali, 30 per hour maybe. Okay. Yeah, if I'm being conservative, I think 25 per hour on mead, and that's just like average competitive rate for that. Oh boy, what's up? Yeah, thank you. I did end up as expected, somewhere around 40th to 35th. Well, I'm 42nd right now, but yeah, roughly what I expected. I hit my goal, top 50, so I'm happy about that. And let me take a quick look at Gala. Let me refresh this again. Like 7,000 Gala, right? Okay, it is refreshed. Where is 7,000 Gala? Almost 300 bucks. Hey, the winnings will pay for the tavern NFC I'm getting myself. There you go. I skipped a lot of NFTs, so I was waiting for something more like the tavern, which would actually help me out in every competition, basically, right? So, like, I don't feel bad about buying it. Rachel says, I really don't like the biome this week. River on opposite sides of mining. On opposite sides. I guess, Rachel, it could be worse in my opinion. I would think that people like having rivers adjacent to each other, right? So you would have a river on the east and a river on the south. You could have your apple trees here, and they shouldn't need more water, although you're gonna want more apple trees, right? Your mines would have to be in the west and north corners over here, west and north sides. So you could have your mines here, like most people have them. Oh, everyone has them this competition, or you could have them here. Just make sure they don't touch the water, right? That's the way I see it right now. I would probably have them up north. Keep the design similar. Yeah, I'll try to make my own design for no NFT mead. I assure you, it probably won't be as good as Team Storm's, because the design he shared for Apple Cider was very impressive. But yeah, I'll make my own to give people an idea. And oh yeah, speaking of that, well, I know some people here submitted a design for the event I did for the no NFT competition kind of thing. But what did others think of that? You think I should keep doing that every once in a while? And if I do it again, I think I'm just gonna pick a random build to showcase. I'm not going to make that decision, because if I make that decision, I'm going to lean more towards the really good ones. And I know that's what people want. Like, oh yeah, share the best build. Everyone can get top 100 if I share the best build. No, it doesn't actually work that way. You guys know it doesn't work that way. Not everyone can get top 100 or top 600. And the whole point is to give people an idea. There's people who love playing this game and want to play, but they don't have time to even like practice or come up with an idea or go build off an idea. So that's why I do the build showcases, not just to show an idea, but also to explain how to craft everything and how everything's working. Buzzer says you can say the best build wins, but for the showcases, you can just pick the medium build. That was an idea. And Wajer, if I do that, people who submit an entry will try to make an average looking build, which I guess is fine. But in the event that all the builds do about the same rate, what do I even do in that situation, Wajer? See, it's another idea I had is, yes, that it's a random winner, right? But whoever submits the highest production rate will get an additional prize. That doesn't mean their build will be showcased to the public, but they will get an additional prize for having the highest production rates, and I would have to replicate their build to verify that the production is valid without any NFTs. Yeah, feel free to hit the like button. Thank you, Guya. No, top 300 this week, E-Rob? What do you mean? Rachel only could do mining in the middle of the mountain, couldn't do passive water drums with aqua pumps. Oh yeah, the competition is about to end in a minute as well. Okay. Oh, okay, Rachel. But it's for this one. All right. Ali says 110 couldn't hold us in top 225. Yeah, I guess 110 per hour wasn't enough. Probably maybe 130, maybe. Yeah, if I make those events, I don't want to discourage people who don't think they can do a very good build, because that's not the point. And at least for the people who submitted an entry, the average rate was about the same for all the builds. Except for Team Storms, it was higher. That's the only one that was higher than all the other ones. That made it to an official entry. There was other people that wanted to submit a design, but that was past the deadline already. And I know one of them claimed that they could do 85 per hour without NFTs, which... possible. I mean, Team Storm's design, the one I showcased, could possibly also do that if you were to tweak it a little further. The Common Ground Town Hall will go on sale on Tuesday, and that one will be $10, and you can only purchase it with a credit card. Yeah, I'll recap this information on my Discord also. I'll make a post. I'm kind of waiting for them to make their own posts so I can share the meta details. If not, I'll just type them in myself. Yeah, Guya, it's always a surprise. You have it, rank 42. I'm happy about that. Pays for the tavern. So I can get another top 50 on the next one. I'll go ahead and load this up. It shouldn't take that long. I loaded it up last night. Limestone limited. It could do 80 per hour, says Ali. It's I do believe you could get like 90 limestone per hour even with the 6 mines, depending on where you have your warehouses set up. Mostly your warehouses and your lumberyard. Rog says, did they change what the biome edges will be for the next meta? Yes, Rog. Next meta will be Plains biome. The east and south edges will be a river. So the rivers will be adjacent from each other instead of being across from each other. The north and west edges will just be plains. That means there is no desert, which means that your sand mines will be on a red craft timer. You also won't have a mountain, so your mines are going to have to be shallow mines, which are half the craft time. It takes twice as long to craft chromium, limestone, and iron with those mines. And like I mentioned earlier, you're probably going to want to have a nuke for your pottery shops, maybe even 2 nukes if you want to save space for your mines. So it's going to be pretty expensive if you set it up that way. Yeah, Martin. I think, who mentioned that? No Free Lunch mentioned that? Bitcoin reached an all-time high. Or 70K. I don't know if it's reached 70K before. It was close. Maybe it has. Joe said, still blows my mind how many people log in with minutes to go. That's risky. Yeah, I wouldn't do it with minutes left. Like, some people miss out. I'm not even logged in on Zeli. I keep forgetting to check Zeli. I'm probably going to be missing out on NFTs on this. I do need to like submit more stuff on here. Constantly forget about it. What am I? 28th place? I'm not even that far off 25th. Okay, Martin. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to load, I will be updating this probably sometime later today, not right away, or at least after the sale happens for the taverns. I'm going to focus on that first, and then I will update this because I'm going to add the mead craft. It actually shouldn't even take that long, but I will probably update it after the sale happens. Going to update the Townstar playbook to add the mead craft to the brewery. I don't believe there's any new items actually, so I could probably even do this before the sale happens. Yeah, it's actually not a hard update. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll update the playbook pretty soon, guys. Shouldn't take that long. I don't have to like add any new items. Well, with one new item, that's it. Doesn't take that long. And I'm gonna work on a no NFT build for mead. Don't have high expectations for those of you relying on my builds. Just an idea. If I do an event like I did for the apple cider where I'll accept entries and have prizes, I will try to offer more prizes to get more people to participate. And I might only do that like once a month. It depends. And it will probably only be on new metas, which happens pretty often nowadays. But like if it's lasagna, for example, we've done lasagna competition twice. I probably won't do that for lasagna because then I have like half the entries or no majority of the entries is like, oh, well, that's my build with just a few adjustments. Yeah. Well, Huey, it sounds like people sold at the peak. But it comes back around. About 1 more year and I can clear this map. And nothing will probably happen. Oh, Roger. Yeah, the next competition is mead. You need apple cider, 2 more yeast, so double your flour production, or half your apple cider rate. But yeah, sorry, I got confused. 1 apple cider, 2 yeast, 1 ceramic mug, and 3 honey. That's what you need for mead. Made in a brewery. I don't have the craft time memorized, but it's on the Discord. And I will make a post about it in a couple minutes, I suppose. I'm just gonna sell this. Oh, I already sold this. That's it. That's actually about it. No, let me sell. Let me open up 2 tiles. Let's open up these 2 tiles. I can build like 1 more warehouse there. That sounds impossible. Have you done stack boxes before, Roger? I assure you, it's possible. Sure, I can check Discord. What am I checking? Am I checking the Common Ground World discussion? I got no pings. Oh, okay. Question. Ask a question. Yeah, I just seen that picture where the the next competition was supposed to have a blueprint reward, according to Farmer Michelle a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. We'll see once they put out the official announcement. Wouldn't be the first time she forgot to mention something. Yeah, so epic name or yeah, I suppose so. There was a couple questions here that were submitted to the team, and well, they just don't answer them, I guess. They just don't answer a lot of questions. We know this already, so we'll talk about these. So one of the questions is if they could start triple checking the things in the announcements, because there are typos and unclear information, and this is usually left over the weekend because they don't work weekends. This happened, well, recently. I want to say it happened with the brewery NFT sale. Not the NFT sale, sorry, the announcement that they made with the NFT sale. The announcement on the leaks on Wednesday for the mead, it did say that mead was crafted in a bakery. A lot of people were confused because they're like, that doesn't make sense. Why would mead be crafted in the bakery? Well, that was a typo that was left there pretty much all day, as far as I know. And it was eventually fixed, I believe. Yeah, it was fixed. So now it says brewery. So the team does make some typos, or at least Farmer Michelle makes the typos, since I'm assuming she comes up with the announcements. And it does cause a lot of chaos, because we should be getting the official information from the team. They should really make sure that there's no typos happening. I mean, even I make typos when I do the announcements, but I'm not like, none of the stuff I say that comes from like the game, right, is meant to be taken as official. Just like the information that I get from them, or that's public knowledge, right? Yeah, pretty much public knowledge. Like the information we see here or the information we see on Discord. That's the one I share. But they should make sure, the team should make sure that they share official information. Next question was that if they could stop changing things after they are announced. So I'm gonna read word for word here. You can ask community for opinions instead of trying to sell NFTs with close to absurd buffs or prices and then changing it. You are playing with our money. It sometimes feels like people who are in charge of NFTs have no clue how the game works. A lot of people say this too. And yeah, it kind of does feel like some of these NFTs that they come up with, like the 50% movement speed bonus that was originally planned for the tavern, seems very overpowered, and they didn't think of how it would clash with other NFTs that provide a movement speed bonus, because it is a significant bonus. And even nerfing it to 20%, it's still a very good bonus to have. So it does make you think like, wow, they really don't test these new NFTs out, huh? That's what it sounds like. And they always ask for opinions on NFTs. I don't really share, like, I don't share ideas for new NFTs with them because I don't really see what the point is. They're gonna come up with new NFTs anyways, and if it sounds like good to me, then I'll buy it, and if it just doesn't sound good to me, I won't buy it. That's simple. That's how I think about that. But I do get the question. I mean, I'm not going to talk on behalf of the Common Ground World team, right? Because that's their decision. They have their reasons to not answer these questions. Next question. Let's see. It would be nice if you could be more consistent with reward distributions and game updates. If something doesn't work at the end of the workday, people usually work overtime to fix it, especially engineers that can work from home. At least that's how it works where I live. It's a hard comparison to make, because it makes sense, you know, something doesn't work, stay overtime, fix it. It's not the case in every company though. That is not the case. I would like them to be more consistent with the reward structure. They were doing a pretty good job distributing rewards on Tuesday. The problem is that the Common Ground World team and the team that actually distributes the rewards is not the same team. I feel like they don't communicate with each other as much as they should. So Farmer Michelle has no idea when the rewards are actually supposed to go out. That depends on the team who's actually in charge of the distributions. So I think if you want to blame someone for not having the distributions out on time, it would be the team that is in charge of the distributions, not necessarily the team that works on the Common Ground World updates. I guess that's my opinion on it. I don't, like I said, I'm not going to speak on behalf of the team. I don't know what their opinion is on that. And oh yeah, game is still in beta is not an excuse for any of that, but they use it as an excuse. Yeah, and they're gonna keep using it as an excuse, unfortunately. That would probably get you banned if you said something like that on the Discord. There you go. Some good questions though. But I can understand why they wouldn't even want to address them on the town hall. Cecil can't afford the new selling, but I am happy they needed that. And by the way, hi Cecil. Neymar, hello. Wave. Yeah, I've seen it. Wajer, I could probably make like 10 per hour. Sure. I mean, you should be able to make 10 per hour. You should be able to make 20 per hour with a decent build, I would think. Well, I mean, Joe, they have to play the game to update it. But when people say they don't play the game, it's like they don't play the game enough, or they just don't play it like we do. Basically, they don't play the game like we do. is the way I'm interpreting people saying that. Because we play the game competitively. At least some of us have various NFTs and we understand how useful they are, which NFTs are more useful than others, and which NFTs we perceive as potentially game breaking or a huge advantage. They probably don't perceive that because they don't compete in these competitions, or maybe some of them do. I know former Michelle has said before she's competed in the competition, but I cannot type warehouse. But they're not the same as us competitive players that actually make a design that makes sense. Like, it sounds like when Farmer Michelle plays, she doesn't really care about like making an efficient build. She just kind of like makes the meta, like 10 apple cider per hour. Had to get Dash to post this, and he probably did ask similar questions like that. Well, knowing Dash, he probably doesn't even ask questions anymore because he knows that they won't get answered, unfortunately. At least that's what I think. Cecil the whale outplayed them. They sell in chat. They had to buy it with 20% boost. Cecil, at least my opinion, I am happy that they nerfed it to 20% instead of keeping it at 50%. If they would have kept it at 50%, that would have impacted the price of a lot of NFTs. And I think at 20%, it won't have much of an impact on other NFTs. At least my opinion. Santu, that he gets away with stuff all the time. I don't know about that. Roger, what's her rank? I doubt she played this competition. I don't know. You would have to ask her, Watcher. Joe, I play every day and I didn't realize the value of forges and Nourish Barns, so I get it. Yeah. Oh, Nourish Barns. Yeah, now that you mention it, they finally sold out. And the day they sold out, which was a couple of days ago, they were flying off the shelves. Off the shelves of the virtual Gala game store. People were buying them quick. And I actually wanted to buy the last dozen Nourish Barns. I thought there was like 14 left. And I bought 3 more. And then they sold out. And I know who bought some of the other ones. I won't say names. But yeah, they got bought quickly. And I knew that eventually that was going to happen. Nourish Barns, I feel like they were slept on. They are really good NFTs. So yeah, I'm blocking it with my face. Yeah, I got 8 of them. 5 are mine. The other 3, we shall see. We shall see what happens to them. Okay, guys. Ali, you think it's possible they sell juniors or green forges again? Forges for sure, because they have a large quantity reserved that will go on sale again later. Hatchet Hank juniors, I do not think so. You guys can correct me if I'm not remembering correctly, but I don't think Hatchet Hank juniors will go on sale again. As far as I remember, there weren't any left over, but green forges for sure there was some left over. They put out the official announcement. I am gonna put this info on my Discord after I'm done with the stream. March 12th. My birthday's coming up pretty soon, by the way, guys. I'm probably not gonna stream on my birthday, but I'll stream the day before. Trade time's a minute. Pretty good. Yeah, it's fine. Flower cash boost is the same. Yep. All the info. Tavern. 5 per transaction. I don't know if they update this link. Please use my link in the description of the video, like I mentioned earlier, if you're planning to purchase this. starting biome. I always find it funny how they set up the wheat farms and they still need water. Like, what's the point? People are just gonna remove these and place them next to the river. But sure, I guess. Thank you, Epic Name, for mentioning that. Epic Name said the official announcement is out. Competition starts 1 hour earlier. Guys, you should pay attention if you are having daylight savings time or daylight saving time ending in your area, because it will affect the time. I know for me, I think it's on Sunday. Ends or starts? March 10th. Daylight saving time. Clocks forward an hour on the second Sunday in March. So yeah, on March 10th, I believe the time goes forward an hour. I believe it goes forward an hour. But yeah, the time for the competition may have changed for you depending if you're you know, participating in daylight saving time. I guess that's the best way to put it, because I understand some countries do not participate in daylight saving time. So good thing you mentioned that. Pay attention to the start times on the competition. And thank you. My birthday is on March 13th, if you guys were wondering. And Martin asked, what was it? Oh, how old? 28 years old, Martin. But I still look young. People say I look like 20 years old. Which is good. It's a good thing. I mean, when I was 20 years old, people say I look 16, so that was kind of annoying. But I'm fine with it now. Epic Name, we do that on 31. What, the 31st of March? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know some areas or countries do it at a different time. Springs forward. There you go. Sondula, yeah, I was shocked. I need one more. One more Nourish Barn. Yeah, Nourish Barns, they're good, but didn't have the money. Okay. Juniors were real good NFTs to have. Thank you, Sandula. I am Pisces, yes. Fox on the road. Happy birthday, Dub. I'm a fish too. My birthday is a couple of days after yours, and you still look 16. Thanks, Fox on the road. You know, I keep forgetting to check Twitch chat too. Sorry about that. I go back and forth on it every once in a while. Yeah, March 10th, clocks go forward an hour, at least for me, right? I forgot to put my crimbot here. I was wondering what I was waiting for here. Let me just build this out, and I think that's gonna be it. But yeah, I'll stream on March 12th because that's competition day for sure. And on the 13th, I probably won't be home. I will probably go out and get some drinks with my girlfriend that day. I think that's what we're planning to do. But I'll check in on Discord every once in a while. Yes, I'm Central Time, US. Yes, Joe. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You can say that again on Tuesday, I suppose. Or really, Bayes. I think it's a good thing to look younger and to feel younger. Yeah. All right. Yeah, after this gets built, that's gonna be it. So I need to make sure I put my tree back though. I don't want to forget. So I put my tree back. Sorry, Joe. So I was hoping better placement, but it was same as last competition. What did he end up getting, Cecil? Let me check one more thing. Thanks, Ali. There's no mention on the NFT reward. Yeah. Standard Gala rewards top 1200. Yeah, guys, so if somebody keeps mentioning blueprint reward, I mean, I know that that's what they said earlier, but as per the official announcement, there doesn't seem like there's going to be a blueprint reward for this competition. 384, nice. Top 400, I mean, at least you've made it still. Top 225 from the rank you got, I mean, it's a pretty big gap. Interesting idea to tweets. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. If you're buying the Tavern NFT, make sure you know when it goes on sale. I mean, I don't know how. It seems like it'll be. It seems like people will buy it quickly, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Best of luck to everyone on that, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Feel free to use that link, or make sure that you use that link. You know what? Just go ahead and click that link in the description of the video, just so you don't forget to do so later. And yeah, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.